You may be surprised to learn that whining about his financial troubles is not the only thing Donald Trump did in his rally in Iowa this past weekend. And in fact, whining about his money problems and trying to con his supporters out of giving him money, that might be the only coherent thing he actually did during that speech. Because all of the other parts of it were just riddled with gaffe after gaffe after gaffe. In fact, the entire thing got off to a rocky start when Donald Trump, who was speaking in Sioux City, Iowa, addressed the crowd saying that it's great to be in Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls, of course, is not where Donald Trump was. No, that is it's over a couple hundred miles away. And he actually had to be reminded by Senator Bradley Zahn, a Republican state senator from Iowa, came up sheepishly, whispered in his ears like, "Hey, this is Sioux City, it's not Sioux Falls." And Donald Trump simply responded, "Oh." And then he went on to say, "So Sioux City, let me ask you, how many people come from Sioux City? How many people? How many? Who doesn't come from Sioux City? Where the hell did you come from?" Like, just totally trying to change the subject and repeat the city name multiple times so that everybody forgets that he just forgot where he was. And that's not even the best one. The best one, of course, was when he goes onto this tangent and attacks President Biden. He always has to use a teleprompter. He can't function without a teleprompter. Yada, 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 teleprompter Biden. Horrible guy. His brain just doesn't work, right? And then immediately after that, Donald Trump didn't know how to pronounce the word Canada. He called it Kanya. He said Mexico and Kanya did great with my trade deals. Mexico and Kanya, right? That country to the north of us, those good Kanyadians, I guess. It's Canada. There's not even a Y in that word, so I don't know how you got Kanya from Canada. But it wouldn't have been as funny if it hadn't come immediately following Donald Trump attacking President Biden for allegedly, of course, not being able to speak without a teleprompter. Perhaps Donald Trump ought to invest in one. Or if he's using one, which he does frequently, by the way, maybe he needs to invest in a staffer that actually knows how to type and can spell the word Canada and maybe take out the Y that was in that word that apparently threw Donald Trump off. Now, Trump, of course, got skewered all over social media for this, and there's a good reason for that. See, Donald Trump recently has kind of shifted his campaign tactics. Even though he's old and he knows voters are concerned about that, and he says Biden's old too, but the difference is Trump says he is old, but he's still mentally all there. Biden, on the other hand, is old and not mentally there, so you should trust Donald Trump for being the cognitive choice, right? He's the one whose brain is still firing on all cylinders, even though he can't pronounce Canada, even though he doesn't know what city he's in, and in rallies over the last 2 weeks, during one, he actually got distracted by a fly, and then went on a tangent about how you cannot buy flypaper in the United States anymore, which is a complete fabrication. Like, you can buy it at the store right now. And then in a speech last week, he said that he was a genius for figuring out that the word us has the same letters, U.S., as the U.S. And he said he's a genius for that, but the media will not get him credit. So, yeah, this is the man who thinks that he is cognitively better than President Biden, and yet he can't remember where he is. He doesn't remember what country's to the north of us, and God forbid he sees a fly during his speech, because that's going to take him down a whole new path of alternate reality, where you're apparently not allowed to buy flypaper, maybe not even fly swatters. I don't know how it works in Trump's reality, but I do know that it's pretty obvious he is definitely not as sharp as he wants voters to think he is. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.